Hi everybody. So I'm making this video to show like a lesson of giving. My husband's birthday is today. So yesterday my son, and for the purpose of this video, we will call little Abraham, my son, Stink, and big Abraham. So my son yesterday, Stink, he told his grandfather that he wanted to get my husband something for his birthday, which is today. And yesterday my daddy gave him, I guess it was like around right at $11. And Stink already knew what he wanted to get my husband. And it was like one of those wireless phone chargers for his iPhone that you just lay the phone on the like the little dock, and it'll charge up the phone. So it was $10 that he had saw at Walmart. And yeah, so my dad gave him the money, and yesterday Stink asked me to take him to Walmart. But I told him, I was like, we'll wake up early in the morning because both of us are early birds. He wakes up early and I'm always up. So and I like going to Walmart in the middle of the night. So this morning when I made that video, I was already up. So what did I tell you? It was like 3:30 in the morning. So I went back and laid in the bed, and around 4 o'clock, Stink comes in my room. And he's like, Mama, you up? And I was like, yeah, I'm up. And so he was like, well, you remember what I wanted to do? Meaning go to Walmart. And I was like, yeah, I remember. So so we went to Walmart. He picked out what he wanted. He was like, Mommy, I got the right amount. I got the text too. He went right to the aisle where it was on, and he found what he wanted to get his dad. And so that was all this morning. So and I was just so impressed because I was telling Big Abraham, I said, Stink bought that with his own money. You know, I was like, that just make you feel good. You know, when your child do that, just wanting to see his daddy happy. You know, like. But Stink does it with everybody. Like, he will do it with Naya, the girls. If they don't have money and he got money, he's sharing, you know. Or he'll give them his money if he don't have it, you know. I remember, this is off subject, but I remember one time when Naya was maybe about like in the 5th grade, and Stink had about $3, and it was the book fair. And she said something about wanting to go to the book fair, or that's when they was in school together. And he bought her everything at the book fair with his $3 because she didn't have no money. Like, he just does stuff like, oh, because she spent all her money and then she used his money to buy something too, and he didn't get nothing. So yeah, so I was just so impressed by that. So I just gave him $1. I had $1 in my purse, and I was like, here, Stink, here go $1, you know, because he used all his money. So then I go to walk him to the bus stop this morning, and he was like, Mommy, I left that $1 that you gave me. And I was like, well, is it something that you wanted to buy? You know, because otherwise, why would it be important, you know? And so he was like, yeah, they have ice cream at lunch. Y'all, my baby used his last $11 wanting to buy his daddy a gift when he could have used it to buy ice cream at school. You know, and that just touched me so much because I'm like, man, when I was his age, I remember my daddy used to give me $1 a day for some Skittles at Carver, at them vending machines. And I would spend that money because I knew every day he was going to give me another $1. And then I wasn't trying to save it. I wasn't trying to save for nobody's birthday. I wasn't trying to save for Christmas. I was being selfish, thinking about me. You know, and the fact that my son did that, y'all, and he only 8 years old. He is 8 years old. Like, he just taught me a lesson. And then another thing. Okay, so I remember I made that video. I was telling y'all about sowing a seed. That at church we had to sow a seed for, you know, harvest time, I don't know. But we had to sow a seed. So Sunday the seeds were due. And the kids, my big kids, they pledged $12 a piece. So, and we really forgot that it was time to turn in the envelopes. So Naya, I had got her $12. I had some loose change in my purse. I got her $12. Little Abraham I'm getting his money ready. And I remember that he wanted to put some money in church. So I was like, Abraham, how much money do you have? He said $5. I said, you was going to put the whole $5 in church? He said, yeah. He planted his own seed. You know, like I added to it, but that just shows you how he is, y'all. Like, he is the most giving, and sweet little boy. And it's just a blessing to see it, you know. And that's what my daddy, he said Sunday, he said, we always train kids up to give $1 at church. Like, you know how, like, even we do it now. If I got this $1, and then, like I just said, you know, we got this $1, give the kids $1. Here, put that in church. He said we train them how to give to God when they should be giving more. And y'all, my son had his last $5, and he put it in church. And my daddy always say, like, that's why Stink got money. Like, he always had money. He don't mind working for money. He don't mind putting money in church. He don't mind blessing other people, you know. And that's just, like, it just showed me, like, man, these little kids can teach you a lesson. And then, oh my God, so I'm dropping off the kids to school, Aspen and Autumn. Aspen is 4, Autumn is 3. And yesterday we had choir practice. So I asked the girls, because, you know, they don't sing in a choir. They was just playing and running around having fun. So I asked the girls, I said, did y'all like going to choir practice, or the next week you want to go to Granny and Papa house? So they say Autumn got an attitude, because she gets an attitude, just the baby. So the 3-year-old, she said, no, Mommy, I'm mad. I said, why? She said, because I didn't get to preach. And she said, so then Aspen trying to console her sister, because now Autumn is mad. And so Aspen's trying to console her sister, and she say, well, don't be mad, because only old people preach. So I told her, I said, no, Aspen, I said, young people can preach too. I said, everybody can preach, you know. So that's just, man, it's just these kids, you just got to open your eyes, because they can show you things. They can show you how to give. They can show you like what they thinking in their mind. Old people preach. And then I even told her, I said, well, I'm not old, am I? And she said, no, Mommy, you not old. Everybody can preach, and everybody can spread God's message in a different way, you know. So y'all just have a blessed day. I just wanted to share that with y'all today. Okay, bye.